Like, she's there, you know, she real subtle. She walk in, hey, how you doing? She don't have to be loud and boisterous. Like, you gonna know, oh, that's Lavender. Hey girl, how you doing? Welcome back to Coffee and K. I am Kay, and today I have, well, what I think is a very exciting video. Today I'm going to be using lavender syrup to make 3 different recipes. Now, I love lavender. I love the scent of it. I love the taste of it. I really enjoy it, and I know that some people enjoy it, but some people also kind of stay away from it. I know the scent and the taste can be kind of strong, a little bit off-putting. So I'm hoping that today you'll find this video helpful. I'm going to show you 3 different coffee recipes to make using the lavender syrup, hoping that one of these will maybe inspire you to give it a try or help you find a way to use it if you do have it or if you have been wanting to try it. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And when you do subscribe, please make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so again, for today's video, we are going to be using lavender syrup from Monin, and I'm going to show you how to make 3 different coffee recipes using that. Today we are making an iced lavender white chocolate latte, an iced lavender vanilla latte, and a hot lavender honey latte. I'm gonna keep the lavender honey hot because for me, I feel like that's something that gives you, first of all, it gives you one alternative to use that in a hot drink, but also I think with the lavender and the honey, it's really soothing, and that'll be nice for like a drink in the evening to kind of wind down, settle in for the evening, but also give you an extra kickstart of caffeine if you do need it. As far as the ice drinks, I know it's summertime, it's a little warmer out. I think that lavender is actually a really good syrup option for the summer because it's kind of florally, it's not kind of, it is florally. It's also like just bright, inviting, and I think the ice drinks will really make it a lot of fun. So far I have 2 glasses with ice already in them. These are gonna be the 2 ice drinks, and then I'm going to use this cup for the hot lavender honey latte. And then I'm going to be brewing for all of the drinks. I'm using the Biancoleggero pod from Nespresso, and I just wanted to keep everything the same. Again, you feel free to use whatever you like. If you like it a little stronger, maybe you can use the double espresso Chiaro, or if you just want a single espresso, the Diabolito is really strong. Altizio's nice, mellow. It is an intensity of 9, I believe, but it is a really nice, mellow, creamy pod. I think that'll be good with these. But for today's purposes, I'm just gonna be sticking to this one. I know this one is a fan favorite for a lot of people, so that's something you already have on hand. You don't have to purchase anything new. And then I'm going to be using this measuring spoon. It's just a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. Now for each of these drinks, I am going to use 1 tablespoon of lavender syrup, and I'm going to pour that into my Arancino to froth with the Silk Extra Creamy Oat Milk. That is the milk that I'm using. So all the recipes will have the same syrup, the same coffee pod, and the same milk. It's just gonna alter, the additional ingredient will be altered. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get these pods brewing so I can get started making these drinks. So far, I already have the milk in my Arancino. It's filled to the bottom line of the Arancino, which is about half a cup of milk. So that's in there. I'm gonna go ahead and measure out a tablespoon of the lavender syrup to put in, and I will show you that. So again, this is just 1 tablespoon. I'm pouring that in there. And you see how that comes out? It can get kind of thick, I guess. I don't know, but sometimes I just give it a shake, and I mean, it does its own thing. So it's coming out a little bit better, but it's still not coming out, you know, as good as some of the other ones. So that is something to keep in mind if you maybe would prefer a pump with this one. I'm not sure how helpful that would be. There is that, just about. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show you this one, and the others I'll just speed through, but that is 1 tablespoon of the lavender syrup into my Arancino with half a cup of the Silk Extra Creamy Oat Milk. Of course, you can use whatever milk you have. I'm gonna go ahead and get that froth on the hot setting. I guess we'll do the lavender honey first. So I'm gonna put the lavender syrup in here in the Arancino, and the honey I'm going to put directly into the glass. And I already had a Biancoleggero pod in there, it just timed out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this on hot and get that started going. And again, I'm gonna put some honey syrup into the glass. I'm gonna use a different measuring spoon I have. It's still a tablespoon. I'm gonna put another tablespoon of honey syrup into the glass. And you can kind of see the difference when this one comes out. See, it just flows a little bit better. Okay. And there's that into the glass there. I'm gonna save this to use the other side for the vanilla. I am so excited. Let me know in the comments if you love lavender. I've seen they have other floral favorites as well. If you don't necessarily, now these are about $10 a piece on Monin, but Monin does not offer refunds. So if you just want to kind of experiment a little bit, maybe with some different flavors, I believe on Amazon they have a little sample pack of the floral favorites is what they're called from the Monin syrups. Lavender is included. I believe they have maybe a hibiscus, violet maybe. I'm not sure. If I can find a link on Amazon, I'll link it below. If not, I believe they have them on the Monin website as well. I will link that below as well, and you can grab that if you like to try it. Okay, so that is the double espresso there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one started brewing so we can kind of get through these. Okay, so there is that milk. Again, this milk doesn't froth very well, but it's really creamy. It doesn't look like it at first because it's just kind of in there, but it is really creamy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the coffee into this. There is that. We are going to give that a stir just to incorporate that honey. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and pour the milk in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the milk going for the next couple of drinks so we can get through these before I taste that. And again, just going to the bottom line. Just doing another tablespoon of the lavender. Kind of shake that and get that out of there. Yeah, maybe put a pump in these. No other syrup that I have, and the pistachio I believe is kind of thick like this, but no other syrup I have does that. I don't know. All right, get that going on cold. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and give this a stir again. And before you even sip it, you definitely get that lavender smell. Really light though, it's not strong. It don't smell like a candle or something. It's just really light, but I do pick that up. Yeah, this one, you definitely get that lavender taste. It's not strong to me, but I could see someone being maybe taken aback by it if maybe it was your first time or you weren't used to it. But the honey does cut into that lavender flavor really nicely. I think they do pair well together. They complement each other really well. Again, I enjoy this drink in the evenings when I'm settling in. I want something to kind of, you know, just soothe me, just kind of unwind. But I still need an extra quick kick just to get me through so I can finish off the night successfully and in a nice headspace. So there is the lavender honey latte. Yeah, I like it. Again, you do get the lavender, but for me, it's not overpowering. We're gonna give it a try in these other drinks, and then I'll see which one maybe has less of a lavender flavor. So if you're a beginner, you can just kind of try that one first before you dive in, because it can be a lot. So the next drink we're going to make is going to be the white chocolate, lavender white chocolate. So I'm just gonna use the white chocolate sauce from Torani. I already have this glass with ice. Let me put just a little bit more ice in here. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to drizzle some of the white chocolate sauce on top of the ice. As much as you like. There's no, right or wrong way to do this, obviously. So there's that. I put, I guess, maybe about a tablespoon, maybe a little over. You can kind of see that. So we are going to go ahead and pour the milk in. I don't know why for the iced ones, for my iced coffees or lattes, I like to pour the milk in first. Okay, there is that. Now we are going to get this, and I'm going to go ahead and get the last double espresso shot going and pour the milk in for the next drink, because it takes a while. Well, it doesn't take a while, but because these are gonna be iced coffees, I don't mind letting that sit to cool down just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get this last one going. Okay, so let me grab a straw, and we're gonna go ahead and pour that espresso, double espresso, in the cup. Let me do it down here because sometimes these waste. Oh, not bad. I did good. So there is that. And then stir it and incorporate it. Put in a little more milk. Yeah. Okay. Let me get the milk started for the last one, and then I will taste that one. I am so excited. I have a feeling that one is going to be so good. So we'll see. Another tablespoon of the lavender, which is also half an ounce. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. 1 tablespoon is equal to half an ounce. And I do say that in all my videos, but that's because I didn't know that. I had to Google that. So, just in case you don't know like me. I mean, you can Google it too. I did, but there you go. Some information for free. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this started again on the cold setting. That is finished. Let it sit. Okay, this is the lavender white chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if it's because it's iced, but you get significantly less lavender flavor in here, and I'm not mad at it. Again, I don't mind the lavender, but for those of you who maybe you've never tried it before and you don't want to, completely overpower it or douse it with lavender, that one would be a really good one to start. And that's just the white chocolate sauce and the lavender syrup. That is it. That's all I put in there. I didn't put any of the extra. I do have the white chocolate syrup as well, but I didn't even put that in there. It's just the sauce, and you saw I just drizzled it on top of the ice, put in the milk with the lavender in it and the coffee, and that's it. And that one is really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You again, you do get the lavender, but I don't know if it's because the white chocolate cuts through it, but it's definitely not very overpowering. And I think that if this is your first time trying lavender, or if you have this bottle of syrup and you just need to get through it, that one will be a really good one. I mean, I don't know, I enjoy it. It's definitely not anywhere near as significant, the lavender flavor, as it is in the lavender honey. And again, I don't know if it's because, oh, that's good. Again, I don't know if it's because it's hot. I don't know, but that one is really good. So we're gonna get to the lavender vanilla. The milk is already in here frothing. I'm just gonna use these little mini vanilla syrups from Monin. I got a 3-pack when they released the coconut pod. I honestly forgot about them, but I'm gonna use the lavender one here. And when you get the sample pack from Amazon or Monin for the mini, the floral favorites, they're these sizes, so it's not very big at all. Honestly, this would probably yield you 2, maybe 3 drinks, depending on how much you use. So if you wanna give those a try, I definitely suggest getting the mini packs before you get the big bottle, because that's a lot more than 2 or 3 drinks. So I have ice in here. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I took some from here to put in the other drink. Okay, perfect. There is that. I am going to take some of that vanilla syrup and just add a little bit over the top. Okay, and that was about, I'd say that's about maybe an ounce of syrup. Okay, now that's maybe an ounce of syrup. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the milk onto that. That is finished. I'm gonna pour that in there. Okay. Grab another straw. We're gonna combine that a little bit. Fresh ice. Fresh ice, I'm like, move. You know what, actually for this one, I'm going to get a curved straw so that way we know the difference. So this one is the lavender vanilla and the one with the straight straw is the lavender white chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my double espresso over that. Yeah, that wasted just a little bit, not too bad. Give that a stir. Yeah, pour a little bit more of that milk on top. Perfect. Mix that in. Make sure we get that syrup incorporated. I know me personally, when I do syrups, I like to pour them in with my milk. I just feel like it incorporates it better than it does when you put it directly in the coffee, especially in the cold drink. So that is a tip. I know sometimes people don't really like the syrups. First of all, start with a little less. Less is more sometimes. And if you put too much, it can kind of have an alcoholic taste or like an aftertaste. Also put it in the frother. If you are going to froth your milk or your creamer, put it in there and froth it that way before you put it in the coffee because it just incorporates it a little bit better. So give that a mix and let's try that. Oh yeah. So first sip right off the bat, I got vanilla, but then, you know, that lavender hit the back and it's the perfect balance. Now again, I used, I wanna say about an ounce or like 2 tablespoons of the vanilla syrup. If you like the lavender flavor to stand out a little bit more, of course you can use less. You know, definitely you can tweak these recipes. These are just the basics for you to try if you're not sure exactly what to do or how to handle it. But you definitely don't want to add too much lavender because it can be intense. So I just use 1 tablespoon, which is just half an ounce. None of these recipes did I have to add more lavender because the lavender flavor is going to be there. It stands out. You don't need to force it. Like, she's there, you know, she real subtle. She walk in, hey, how you doing? She don't have to be loud and boisterous. Like, you gonna know, oh, that's lavender. Hey girl, how you doing? She's there. So you don't need to do nothing extra with her. You can always tweak the other ingredients. Now again, if you like lavender like that, like, you know, you just want lavender, I mean, just feel free not to add anything. But this is more so for those who are kind of apprehensive about trying it, don't really know what to do with it. These are really nice, easy, quick recipes. Didn't take long at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, favorites. So first of all, let's start with most intense lavender flavor to less intense lavender flavor. And I said this at the beginning, the most intense lavender flavor is going to be in the lavender honey latte. I'm not sure if it's because it's ice and not hot. Don't know, don't care, because I like lavender. But if you really want more of that lavender taste, you're definitely going to get it with this one. And I suggest maybe even trying it over ice to see. I just like this drink hot, so I wanted to give you at least one hot option. The second most intense is going to be the lavender vanilla, and the least intense is going to be the white chocolate lavender. Now again, I don't know, and I was kind of surprised because for this one, all I added was the sauce, and I find that the syrups are more intense than the sauce, so I was really surprised that this one had less of the lavender flavoring, because all of them I use the same amount. So I don't know. As far as favorites, I'm going to have to say my favorite is the lavender vanilla, which I kind of knew it would be. So I'm not really surprised about that, but I was surprised at how good the lavender white chocolate was. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely going to keep this one. I'm rocking with this one. It's bomb. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave any additional comments, recipes that you want me to try, anything, any other floral favorites that you think are really good, you want me to give a shot. Please make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And when you do subscribe, please make sure you hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.